Geoff Schwartz, Giants offensive lineman, joins Armen and Levack every Tuesday at 5:15. Another morning of OTAs earlier today. Schwartz now hanging out at the headquarters. Geoff, how's Ereck Flowers doing, man? It seems that every opportunity you guys as a team, the coaching staff, is giving Ereck the opportunity to grow and get better at the left tackle position. Has he grown in the last week? I mean, is it that easy to look at him and go, wow, he's getting better in 5 days?
I think it's hard to tell without pads on, Right now, it's a lot of mental work. Obviously, there's physical work involved, but I definitely think mentally he's done a good job kind of trying to absorb the offense and process it and play fast in the field. Physically, it's hard to judge. We don't have pads on, and our job is physical, and we need our pads. And, that evaluation will come when August rolls around.
How are you guys gelling? Because there's a lot of guys who aren't exactly where they're used to being, and I don't think any of you play in this position very much last year that you're playing this year.
I think we're good. I don't think everyone worries about chemistry and gelling and stuff, but we have guys that have played before. We enjoy playing with each other. We enjoy our time in the meeting room. So, it's kind of an extension of that. Comes on the field, and so far there's really been no issues. With communication. A lot of that starts with Weston, who's done a good job at center, kind of solidifying our line and helping us with getting us in the right direction.
Geoff Schwartz, Giants offensive lineman with Armen and Levack. Yeah, Weston Richburg is one last year after his rookie season that has begun developing. How is he doing from year one to year two?
Oh, man, he's done a good job at just, moving him back to his normal position at center. It's been a big help. That's where he's going to be best at. And I train with him in Arizona, so I know what he puts in to get ready for the season. He's a strong guy. He's smart. He's quick. He's very confident. So I think he's going to be a great piece to our offensive line, especially at center where you need a guy with his attributes.
Well, I mean, this is an interesting situation because here's a guy who gets his feet wet in the NFL by playing guard and now goes to his natural position, but that left tackle spot doesn't look like it's going to work that way this year.
Yeah, here's the thing with Flowers. We drafted him number 9 overall as a tackle, so obviously there's a talent there to play left tackle. I think we know the plan with the deployment right away, but he's got to be ready to go, and it's our job, as a team, as teammates of his, as mates in the O-line to get him ready to play. And we're going to do everything we can to make sure that when we face Dallas, we're all ready to go, but especially he's kind of ready to do some work.
Well, and Geoff, this week he's been taking Ereck Flowers, the left tackle, has been taking reps on both first and second team at the left tackle position. Has there been a message sent by the team at all that, hey, we're going to we need to help get this guy ready for the left tackle position this year? Is there a message from the team at all with that?
I don't think so. I think as a rookie, you just take a lot of reps. I don't think it matters what position. I think we have some other rookie offensive linemen that are playing both guards and playing center and playing tackle and playing guard, and they just, as a rookie, you take a lot of reps this time of year because you have a lot to learn. Guys like me and John Jerry and older guys that have been around. We know how to work efficiently with our reps, and we know what we need. And we're not going to need as many reps as some of these young guys, especially a guy like Flowers who are counting on to play right away.
We're hearing more and more news because that's what we do this time of year is pick you guys apart as much as we can. OBJ, right. Beeson, everybody's sitting out a little bit, some injury issues. At what point do you start to become concerned with these guys sitting out?
Not at all. I've had the last couple of days. I didn't do any team drills yesterday. I did very little bit today. This time of year, you don't want to terribly push through things too much. There's a time and a place to push through things. At training camp, at the regular season right now, you need to get stronger. You can do it in offense or defense in that case. And if you're not feeling 100%, sometimes it's better to just back it off. And I didn't even know Beeson was out, so that's how much I pay attention.
Yeah. Geoff Schwartz, Giants offensive lineman with Armen and Levack, at Geoff Schwartz all over social media. Schwartz, you physically, how are you? I think last week, you said you were about 25 to 30%, if I remember correctly, as far as the amount of reps that you're taking or where you're at physically. How are you feeling within the last week?
I'm kind of doing the same plan. Like I just kind of said, there's no need to really rush it right now. My main priority is to get, my ankle stronger, my legs stronger, and be ready to go. when training camp rolls around, and then, especially when September 13th rolls around. So I'm just doing what I need to do to prepare my body, and if that's taking, 30% one day and none the next day, it's 50% the day after. It just kind of depends on how I feel. So I'm kind of taking it day by day, but not much has really changed in the last week.
Schwartz, how much do you need to bulk up? Like, you're eating anything special? Because I love any excuse. Let's go.
I'm a bulk down guy. I put on weight. Like, if I just looked like at lunch today, I looked at a cookie and I gained 2 pounds. It's a terrible disease I have.
So you lose weight?
Yes.
Real, and so you have to eat more to try to keep your weight?
No, I have to eat less.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not one of those people that has to. I know it's kind of a myth, not a myth, but you always hear about guys that have to, eat ridiculous amounts. I think Nick Hartwig, they came out with an article in, MMQB about how much he had to eat to keep his weight on. I'm the opposite. I have to lose weight to play. I put on weight very easily. So, I kind of do that all year. Right now, that's why I'm not eating carbs. I just need to keep my weight off, and that's kind of how I train.
And tear up the green egg.
I can still use the green egg. I just can't eat carbs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You tear that thing up. You use that thing.
Yeah, well, I don't have it here. So this is the thing. It's like I have kind of two houses.
Yeah.
And I don't have it here, so I just have a gas grill. I use it about 3 times a week. We made salmon the other night. We do steaks. I've made broth. We made turkey burgers. The very I feel like using the gas grill is valuable to have. You have to have both. You have to have a green egg and a gas grill.
And what is the gas grill is your day-to-day, just cooking some dinner, and the green egg is your special occasion, doing something crazy?
Yeah, because, if you just want to throw some steaks on, you can get the green egg hot, and it takes 20 minutes, and your steak, and then you fire up the gas grill, you get a little char on your steak, and you're done. You want to make some ribs or a brisket, or you want to smoke a beer can chicken, use a green egg. That's kind of the way I do it.
Yeah.
Some people might use a green egg all the time. I don't know. I'm not one of those people.
Geoff Schwartz, Cooking Aficionado on YouTube. He has his cooking videos. Check him out at Geoff Schwartz. Hey, we were talking about injuries. Because of injuries, wide receiver Corey Washington has really gotten an opportunity. This kid at 6'4", Levack and I saw him at camp last year. Did a lot in the preseason, not much during the regular season last year for the Giants. Have you at all gotten a glimpse of this kid? Levack really likes his potential and what he could bring.
There's a lot of potential. There's a lot of potential. He's tall, he's fast, he's got good hands, but as a young guy, it sometimes just takes time to learn the proper way to play, to become a pro. And, when pads come on, things change a little bit. I'm not saying he's that type of guy that changes without pads on, but, we'll see what happens. We have a lot of depth at wide receiver, which is good to have in our offense, especially with how much we use 3 of them, on the field at once. So, I'm excited to see him get after a little bit of preseason.
What's we're hearing there's a big deal about Eli wearing knee sleeves. Are you guys going to tease him about his accessories this year?
I have been teasing him about his knee sleeves because I really can't. I can tease because I can. I get teased right back. Trust me. I wear elbow sleeves and ankle braces, and I tape my hands very heavily. But it's pretty funny seeing him with his knee sleeves on. But I don't know why people make such a big deal about it. Guys wear sleeves all the time.
Maybe he's not normally he's so known for being kind of Iron Man. He doesn't get hurt.
But this doesn't mean he's hurt. That's the thing, though. You can wear tights, and I wear elbow sleeves. It doesn't mean my elbows are hurt. I just like to keep them warm.
So
I think it makes you look tougher.
So he has cold knees?
So
maybe it's cold knees. I'm going to ask him if he has cold knees. I'll give you guys an answer.
Yeah, Allen Iverson, what is the purpose of the arm sleeve? Because you get cold?
Well, because I think it makes me look tougher when I wear my elbow sleeves.
That is not why you wear an elbow sleeve.
No, well, that's half the reason why. I think just keep my elbows warm, and because they can get a little sore from punching a lot. But seriously though, I think it makes you look tougher.
Jeez,
dude, the fact that you're 19 feet tall and can push a truck up a hill, that makes you look tough, Schwartz.
Yeah, but it's just a mental thing. If you look good, you feel good, you play good. It really does work that way, I think. Not terribly. If you look good and you're not a player, you're not going to play well. But I don't know. I got the NFL. The older guys were all wearing them, so I said, I'm going to put on some elbow sleeves. And I've worn them ever since.
You go eye black?
No, that's ridiculous.
Oh, yeah, that's ridiculous. Okay, all right.
Well, it takes away. You won't be able to see his mascara. Come on.
Yeah, there's a line here.
Elbow sleeves at least keep my elbows warm. I used to get like sore elbows, so that's why I wear them.
Well, like turf burn or just sore from pushing people around?
Sore from pushing people around.
Yeah, I have the same problem.
Turf burn. There's not been turf in like that burns like that in like 10 years.
How often am I out there? How often am I out there, Geoff? Come on.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not out there at all. So I understand that. I'm just mocking you. You look on me. I think on you a little bit.
I love you.
Let's just be clear. I'm mocking you. Hey, David Wilson, your former running back, announced today he is going to try to qualify for the triple jump at the 2016 Olympics in Rio. What event will you be qualifying for in the Olympics whenever you retire, hopefully well down the road?
Is sumo? Is that an Olympic event? Sumo
I think so.
wrestling?
Yeah, absolutely.
Sure, we'll make it one.
It's I could do sumo. I could do fastest to the fridge.
Nice.
I don't know if that's
like you on the couch, you can run to the fridge, or run to the bathroom. I do that one really well too. I don't know. I think those are the ones I'm best at.
How did you hurt your ankle again?
Yes. Sprinting to go number 2.
Yeah. He was watching Game of Thrones and he had to get back.
That's such a baseball injury. Like I could see that scrolling on my Twitter. Guy goes to the bathroom too fast, falls down, hurts himself.
Right.
That is.
Out 15 days.
There's a pitcher with the Rangers who, Derek Holland last year, was chasing his dog up the stairs and fell and busted his knee and was out for the year, had to have surgery.
Yeah, only baseball has those injuries. No other sport. Guys slice their hands on like frozen hamburger patties. Like it's crazy. The only sport that does that. Every other sport has injuries that happen on the field. Baseball players get hurt off the field.
It's funny. You're such a big baseball fan, but you're mocking it. Maybe those are San Francisco injuries. Didn't Jeff Kent break both wrists washing his car?
I think he did.
Hey,
we don't count those Jeff Kent. Oh, we do count those days. But Jeff Kent went to the Dodgers though, so he doesn't really count as being a Giant anymore.
You're a San Francisco Giants fan. You're going to Mets Giants tonight?
Yes, I am.
Nice.
So here's the dilemma, though. So I'm getting the tickets from the Mets side.
Oh.
So I have I'm bringing a Giants hat with me. I'm just not going to wear it until the game starts.
So, where you're gonna put it in your back pocket, and then once the game starts, once you get into your front row seats, and you're drinking the Mets food, and you're drinking the Mets drinks, and eating their food, then that's when you're gonna put your Giants hat on.
Well, we'll go to BP too, though.
Oh, cheese and rice.
Are you going to take any swings? They going to let you out there to swing?
No. Yeah, I can barely do full speed stuff. I'm going to swing a bat.
Yeah.
Well, with the elbow sleeve, I thought you'd be fine.
That'd be a good look. Yeah.
That'd be a great look. Geoff Schwartz didn't do team on Monday, but he did baseballs.
Do you cheer? Do you cheer for the Giants when you're at the game, or are you a quiet guy?
It depends. I'll play quiet game. I'll play quiet this.
Okay.
It depends.
Because you're in the Mets seats.
If guy hits a home run, I might stand up and give a clap. I'm not going to obnoxiously cheer. I do that at Dodger games when the Giants are in town. I do the air 5 across the aisle to Giants fans. Dodger games.
Where will what will be? Would you be louder for this week's Game of Thrones or tonight's game, Giants Mets?
I haven't watched Game of Thrones yet.
You haven't? Let me tell you how it ends.
First of all, I did not spoil it for you last week.
No, not the episode. Not the episode. The season.
What?
You spoiled the season, not the episode.
I didn't spoil anything. It doesn't even follow the books anymore.
We'll find out.
You need to get over this. I think it's been a week and a half now. You've survived. Game of Thrones was still good. Did it ruin Game of Thrones for this week?
No, not this week. You ruined next week.
How do you know what's going to happen next week?
It's the finale, and that's what you told me was going to happen.
All right. You two stop.
I didn't tell you anything. You read something that said, warning, spoiler alert. You just skipped over that.
No, listen, we'll get into this another time, sir.
You two get into your battle on Twitter. Schwartz, enjoy the Mets game tonight as a Giants fan, and we'll talk to you next Tuesday. Geoff Schwartz on social media, at Geoff Schwartz, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and one day in 2042 we'll have a website, geoffschwartz.com.
Thank you, guys. Talk to you later.